Hey, what's going on guys, welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to be going through the two most used or the two divination familiars that help you while training divination. They are the light creature and the nightmare Muspah, both of which can be bought off the GE, and both are quite expensive actually because of how the ingredients to make them, or the secondary ingredient to make them with summoning, are untradeable, so you'll have to go ahead and get them yourself. But I'm going to be going through both of them, getting hourly XP rates and different factors about them, and which one I conclude in my personal opinion is the best for training divination with. So first off, we have the nightmare Muspah, which requires 81 summoning and lasts just 2 minutes shy of an hour, which is 58 minutes for people who are really bad at maths, and it actually automatically fills up with memories while you're training divination and has 32 spaces in it. This basically means that while you're training divination, if you have a nightmare Muspah active, it'll actually fill up with energies instead of the memories, instead of the memories going into your inventory, and then once it's full, the memories will automatically go into your inventory. And when you go ahead and use them on the rift, the rift will take the memories from your Muspah first, so you don't even have to click on it once or deposit or withdraw any of that crap. It will automatically be done for you. It also has a passive 3% boost towards finding enriched memories, which actually helps giving you a bit more experience. It does have a special move scroll, but we won't be using that because it doesn't really help for divination training unless you want to save some money when by making more energies and using that to convert your memories to enhanced experience. But we're not going to be going through that because it doesn't really help too much. You might as well just get the energies yourself or buy them off the GE if you want to use enhanced experience. And next up we have the light creature, which it requires 88 summoning and lasts a full hour 60 minutes, and it actually has a passive ability like the nightmare Muspah, which is quite different. This ability is whereby you have a 10% chance, so 1 in every 10 memory that you collect will be converted into divination XP, the same as if you would use that set memory on the rift in converting it into enhanced experience. So instead of it going into your inventory, it will automatically go into the rift, giving you divination XP, but you will not get any energy for that harvest. So it's basically sacrificing energy for a bit of XP, which you would do anyway if you were converting to enhanced XP, which is perfectly fine. And if you use a scroll, each scroll lasts 6 minutes, that is, and they cost around 4k each. This is subject to vary. Basically the scroll means that instead of a 1 in 10 chance, it becomes a 1 in 2 chance, or 50% chance of you actually automatically depositing the memories into the rift and giving you divination XP. So it actually can be really useful for people when training divination, giving you quite a tidy bit of XP. And the pouch itself right now on the GE costs around 44k, but that's obviously subject to change with GE prices. So guys, as you can see, I am here at the divination training location and I have both familiars in my inventory. A couple of things to note is that I will only be doing both of these for half an hour each. That's mainly because I have a metric fuck ton of bonus XP in divination that should get me to 99, and if I do them for half an hour, that means that I should get the hourly XP rate without bonus XP, because it just doubles my XP up. And also I will be using the scrolls of the enlightenment scrolls from the light creature, which increases, which I went through before obviously, so you guys know what it does. That's mainly because I want to get the best XP rates from both of these, and I'll be logging how many times I actually go to the rift in order to deposit these things, and how much XP I get obviously within this half an hour, and convert that into XP per hour with each familiar. And when I'm using the light creature, I will have these scrolls in my inventory, so I want to make this accurate as possible. So I'm gonna have, when I use the nightmare Muspah, I'm gonna have something else in my inventory. I'll probably just leave the scrolls there just to make it a fair test, and all that other kind of good stuff. I'll be using one of the enriched colonies or wisps that spawns every 20 minutes for the half an hour. If I use more than one, obviously it's more inaccurate. Other than that, let's get into this fair test and do some shiznit. So on screen right now you can see the XP that I got, hourly XP rate based on my training with the light creature. This was using the scrolls, as I mentioned before. I used 5 scrolls because I did it for half an hour bonus XP, but if you do it for a full hour, obviously you're going to use 10 scrolls. I managed to get 86,672 XP per hour, and I reused the rift 10 times, which means I went to the rift and deposited all my memories before going back and collecting some more pretty self-explanatory stuff right there. And then with the nightmare Muspah, as you can see, we got less XP per hour. We got 71,561 XP per hour, but we did use the rift two less times, and we only used it 8 times within the half an hour. If you scale that up, that'll be obviously 16 times per hour, but this was done in half an hour, as I keep mentioning. So yeah, less XP from the Muspah. So guys, after all that testing, even though the Nightmare Muspah got less XP per hour than the light creature, I would still be leaning towards the Nightmare Muspah personally. That's because I actually love Divination for its AFK. I don't love Divination in general because of the slow XP rates, but it is pretty AFK, and the Nightmare Muspah just helps with that. Even though the light creature, while using the scroll, it has that 50% of automatically sending the memories to the rift. That theoretically means if you do get that exact 50% rate, your inventory size will double, because half of every memory, or half the total amount of memories, get sent to the rift automatically, and then you can fill up your inventory. But still, you have to pay that 4k every 6 minutes to get that, or whatever the price of the scrolls is at the current moment for you guys. And the Nightmare Muspah, you don't have to do anything extra, no extra scrolls, nothing like that. It only lasts 2 minutes less, and it's got a lower summoning requirement for anyone who's not 99. So I'd say if you want to go for max XP rates, obviously go for the light creature. You will be spending a bit more with the scrolls, but if you want to chill out and do a bit of AFK while still getting very decent XP rates, I'd definitely still be sticking to the Nightmare Muspah, and that's what I'm going to personally be doing while training Divination this last level. So anyways guys, if you found this informative or enjoyed it in any way, be sure to comment, rate and subscribe. Any video ideas, put them down in the comments, I'll get down to making them. See you in a bit, peace out.